Hello friends, my name's Koolio. Welcome back to the channel. We're talking some more Pokemon Masters. In today's video, I wanted to do a beginner's guide to progressing, leveling up, star rating up all of your Pokemon. So I've seen a lot of questions that I get in comments over in the Reddit forums and everything that surrounds how to progress, how to evolve, how to level up your Pokemon. And so what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go through, we're going to break down each different section on power and progressing your individual Pokemon. Now here's the interesting thing about this video. Starting off, a lot of the stuff I'm going to talk about is very beginner level, super easy. I'm just going to get it out of the way just to talk about it. But once we get towards the end of this video is when I'm going to be talking about some really interesting progression and dynamics that the game introduces that actually may surprise some of you veteran players. So let's go ahead, we're going to jump in. We're going to go to our team menu, and the best thing about the game is it basically sets up exactly what you need to do to progress your Pokemon from the first stage all the way to the final stage. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is obviously to level up your Pokemon. Leveling up your Pokemon unlocks the ability to increase their level cap, to evolve the Pokemon, to get better skills, moves, all that kind of stuff. So leveling up your Pokemon is number one. Next, you're going to want to start working on their moves and skills, which again is fairly easy, very simple. Then you're going to unlock their level cap to continually progress and level up your Pokemon. Then you're going to unlock the option to be able to get gear, and then finally increasing their potential. So let's first start off by talking about leveling up your Pokemon. Very easy, very simple. Let's go ahead and use for an example Surskit, which is a Pokemon I just barely ended up getting. In order to level up your Pokemon, you need level up manuals. Level up manuals are incredibly easy to unlock. You get them through the story. You also get them through the training up methods, which if we head back to the main menu, which I wish there was like a back button all the way to the area. The training area, you can get it through the level up course, and sometimes they'll have super courses for leveling up. It's very, very easy to get the training manuals that you need in order to level up your Pokemon. So let's just go ahead, for an example, take Surskit, and we're gonna go and level them up. We'll just use a gold one. The maximum as of right now is level 35. Now, here's the thing. A 3-star Pokemon, the max level it can originally start at goes up to level 30. That's when you're going to want to do your very first level limit break. For a 4-star Pokemon, it's level 35, and then for a 5-star Pokemon, it's level 40. Surskit's evolution, which we're going to get into in just a little bit. Now, the max level each Pokemon can obtain is dependent on their star rating. So a 3-star Pokemon can go up to level 90, a 4-star Pokemon can go up to level 95, and a 5-star Pokemon can go up to level 100. However, there are ways to break through that limit, which we'll be talking about towards the end of this video. So there you go, the basic guide. That's how you level up your Pokemon. You spend some of your training manuals, your level up manuals, you level them up, you get them to the max level. Now what do? I've got them to level 35. I want to be able to continually progress my Pokemon. That's where the next part comes in, is the moves and skills. Now I highly recommend doing this before you go and evolve your Pokemon. So let's go ahead and take Surskit for example. Now when you're going through and you are completing the level up story, a lot of the time the leveling up story requires you to have most of the Pokemon's abilities and skills to be unlocked in order to beat it. So for Viola, let's go ahead and unlock Struggle Bug. Now in order to get these, you need the training machines, which you can get through the training area as well as through the main story. So let's go ahead, we're gonna level up. I need 5, I've got 500 of them. I just want a new move, the Struggle Bug. Let's go ahead and use this next one. Now this is where things get a little bit more in depth. This is other materials that you're going to acquire through the training area. These are known as the Tectonics, the Ultra Tectonics, the Buff Tonic. I don't know if it's called the Buff Tonic, but you're going to require these specific materials in order to 1, level up your Pokemon through the limit breaking, and 2, be able to unlock the skills for those Pokemon. Again, you get those through the training area. So let's go ahead, unlock that next skill. Just fantastic. Now that's not the only skills that we can unlock. We don't want to forget our Terrify, which lowers the attack of all opposing sync pairs. So let's go ahead, grab this final one, and voila, Viola, we just learned a new skill. So we've unlocked all the skills that Viola and Surskit are able to get. The next thing we're going to want to talk about is going through and evolving your Pokemon. So now we got our Pokemon up to the first level of evolution. Now a Pokemon can evolve at 2 different stages depending on if they have either 1 evolution or 2 evolutions. The first evolution unlocks at level 30, the second evolution unlocks at level 45. So once you get your Pokemon up to level 30, you then unlock, if they're able to evolve, you unlock their first evolution story, which can be found under Explore, Sync Pair Stories, and then right there, Viola, we now have the ability to go through and do Surskit's evolution. Now there are specific materials that you're going to need in order to play through this story. right here at the very bottom there, you can see where I'm tapping are specific materials, these crystals that I'm going to need in order to play through the story. Where do you get these crystals? Let me show you. Let's go ahead, head back to the home, and I'll show you exactly where you can get these crystals. And they're fairly easy to get. You go to the shop, you go to the exchange items, scroll down just a little bit, and you're going to find them right here. Now these are the basic evolution crystals. Now when you get to their second evolution, you're going to need these higher evolution crystals in order to do that. Well, you only need 5 to start off with, so we're going to go ahead and spend a couple of our gold in order to get that. Get some of our evolution crystals, and now we can go back, go to the sync pair story, Viola, and now we can go ahead and play through Surskit's evolution. Go ahead and hit yes. Yes, I'm going to use it. It does not consume the crystals if you end up failing, so hopefully cross your fingers that we end up actually beating this, because that would be amazing. So we're going to just go ahead and skip through this story real quick so we can get to the combat just so I can show you guys basically how this is going to work out. Here we go. Going up against a Beedrill. Now most of these stories require you to have all of the characters' abilities unlocked in order for you to use them at their highest potential. X speed, let's increase our speed. Infestation, see if we can't trap them. Oh, he's got their sync move. Oh, I may have just messed this up. If they get their sync move off, most of the time they're going to beat you. I should have spammed my trainer skills a lot faster than I was actually doing it. I'm also poisoned. Come on, come on, come on, sync move. Don't fail me now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Oh my gosh, we did it. So there you go. So yes, most of the time you're gonna want all of your skills unlocked so you can go through and beat these evolution storylines. So we just beat it. We completed that storyline, and now my Pokemon is ready to evolve. Let's go ahead and skip the conversation. You get the evolution tree or the evolution for that specific Pokemon now that I've got them, now that I've beaten through this story. So let's go right here. My Pokemon's gonna go ahead and evolve. Oh, look at that! Surskit is evolving. Boom, congratulations, Surskit evolved into Masquerain. Perfect. Do sync move, unlock Silverwind, Victory Shot. So now, I just evolved my Pokemon. I've leveled them up a little bit. I've unlocked all their skills. The next thing we need to do is go through and unlock their level cap. Now, in order to unlock the level cap, you have to be a certain training area after Chapter 4. So where you go find that is in Explore, the training area, down at the very bottom, special training, battle techniques, and it's called Reach Past Your Limits. Once you've beaten through that story, you unlock the ability to then go through and unlock your Pokemon's potential through the unlock level cap. So let's go ahead and pick Surskit, which is right here, or Masquerain. Now, in order to go through and unlock their level cap, you are going to need these special items, which again, you get them through the training area, either the support one, the tech one, or the striker one. Now, it'll actually tell you which one it is. So if you're trying to go through and unlock the level cap for a support Pokemon, you're going to want to play through the support super course or the support course to get those specific materials. So let's go ahead and unlock. Yes, we're going to do it. Go through level cap is now at level 50. I don't think I'm going to have enough to do the next one. Oh, there we go. Let's do it. Level 65. In fact, I am going to be using Masquerain in just a bit, so this actually helps me out a lot. So there you go. I went through. I unlocked the level cap. I can then finally go through and actually, I'm going to do it one more time because this is really, really important. Okay, this is extremely important. Once you get to level 80, 85, 75 for a lot of your Pokemon, you're going to hit a brick wall where you're going to need special items known as Gym Leader Notes in order to get them past that final hurdle to get to their maximum level. The place that you get these Gym Leader Notes are through the super courses. So those daily super courses, if you beat the very hard super course, there's like a 10 to 15% chance that they'll drop. Now, one of the other places that you're going to get these is through the co-op battles, the very hard co-op battles. And the easiest one to do, the one that I recommend people to try and start off with, is through the main story co-op. Scroll all the way down, the interlude Brock's Grit, the very hard or the hard Brock's Grit. Competing in those ones using at least like Lucario, you'll be able to go through and clean it pretty quickly to get those Gym Leader Notes. Once you have enough Gym Leader Notes, you can finally unlock that final hurdle to level your Pokemon all the way up to their max level. So, you've evolved your Pokemon, you've leveled them up as far as you possibly can. The final 2 progression systems in the game is upgrading the gear and increasing their potential. Let's go ahead and talk about upgrading the gear. Now, in order to get the gear, you have to go through the co-op battles in the main storyline and you have to finish Team Unova's Chapter 18, the Hard Challenge. Challenge Sharon and Hilbert and Hilda on Hard. Once you've completed that challenge, you finally will unlock a special area in the training area under single player. You go ahead and scroll all the way down again, the special training battle techniques, and there it is. Get stronger with gear. Once you've completed that story, you will then unlock the ability to obtain gear, which all comes through the very hard co-op missions towards the end of the game, or in these special co-op mission areas called the EX Challenge areas. The easiest one as of right now is Brock. Once you go through and you complete all of these, you'll get randomized or certain gear depending on which ones that you end up beating. Now, I've got a couple, I'm still kind of going through and working on these, but basically you can equip up to a total of 3 different gears onto your team. So if we go to our team, hit this plus icon on the top right, you can equip 1 bracelet, 1 bandana, and 1 pin. You can go through and actually upgrade each of these individual gears using specialized items or duplicates of other gear through the upgrade system. So go ahead and use my fighting one, hit OK, and then I can use these special fighting cloths. Certain cloths are for certain types. So this is fighting. I need electric cloths for my electric one. I need grass for my grass one. But you go through, use the electric cloth. You can also use these upgrade scissors to then upgrade the level of that specific bandana or that specific equipment gear. You can also go through and unlock the sort of kind of like unlocking the level cap for your Pokemon. You use duplicates to enhance and further upgrade each of these gears. So this is a high-end progression system in the game. But this is not the highest end progression system, because I'm about to show you something I personally didn't know, but that makes a huge difference in, I think, a whole bunch of different tier lists and people's perceptions of the free-to-play nature behind the game and the pay-to-play, the pay-to-win nature that a lot of people claim this game has. So first of all, there's no PvP in the game, but we know that there's a banner coming up where we're going to be able to get Blue and Mega Pidgeot. Now, Mega Pidgeot has an insane amount of special attack. A lot of people are like, the jump from second place to first place is ridiculous. It's too much. It's pay to win. Like dropping summons for this amazing Pokemon. It's just, it's a little bit too much. However, I just found information that actually kind of disproves a lot of that. If you're willing to put the time in as a free-to-play player, you can actually get a Pokemon that has higher special attack than Pidgeot, or at least higher attack than Pidgeot. So let's talk about that right here. So the increased potential. Now this is a really interesting system, okay? Now I'm gonna leave a link down below to the PokemonMasters.GamePress.gg website so you guys can go through and experience this for yourselves. Now as you're going through and you're getting Pokemon, as you get duplicates of them through the summoning system, you will upgrade their sync pair skill up to a total of +5. Once you've reached their maximum level 5 sync pair move, you will then get special, what's known as promotion tickets based off of the star rating for that Pokemon. A 3-star Pokemon duplicate will give you a bronze promotion ticket. A 4-star duplicate will give you a silver promotion ticket, and a 5-star Pokemon will give you a gold promotion ticket. Now you can use bronze promotional tickets on any 3-star. So if you get a whole bunch of duplicates for Voltorb, which I've been getting an insane amount of duplicates for Voltorb, it doesn't matter. I don't have to use those promotional tickets just on Voltorb. I can use them on Beedrill. Now we're going to be talking about Beedrill in this video, okay? He's going to be our example. I'm going to spend all of those bronze promotional tickets on Beedrill. Now every single time you use a promotional ticket on a Pokemon, at least for bronze and silver, their stats will increase by +1. All of their stats, and then their HP will increase by +2. So you need a total of 20 bronze tickets in order to take a level or a 3-star rated Pokemon and push them up to 4 stars. So let's go ahead and take Mega Beedrill for an example. We spend all of our bronze tickets to push Beedrill from a 3-star to a 4-star. So he gets +42 his HP, +20 to all of his stats. Perfect, and he's a 4-star now. Then if I spend 20 silver promotional tickets to push Mega Beedrill all the way up to a 5-star, he gets an additional +40 HP and an additional +20 to all of his, or +1 or +20 to all of his stats. Okay, so we got a total of +40 all around, +80 HP. Then for 5-star Pokemon, you can spend another 20 golden promotional tickets for any 5-star to push them up to what's known as, like, I think the completed version, or like the highest stat that you can possibly get a Pokemon promoted to. Now this is where it gets a little bit different. For every golden promotional ticket that you use, their stats will increase by +5 HP and +2 to all stats. So in total, +100 HP, plus 40 to all stats. Now let's go ahead, we're gonna compare a 3-star Pokemon to Pidgeot, which is a 5-star Mega Pokemon, okay? Mega Pidgeot versus Mega Beedrill. Now this is on the PokemonMasters.GamePress.gg guide, and this is really impressive. So, Mega Beedrill, starting off, has an attack of 323, okay? Now if you end up pushing him all the way up to 5 stars, maximum, you've maxed him out with all the promotional tickets, everything, you've spent so much time focusing on him, you will actually get a 444 attack Mega Beedrill. Now, if you spend all of your golden promotional tickets and push Mega Pidgeot all the way to the maximum, you'll get a 443 special attacker, which then makes Mega Beedrill the highest attacking Pokemon in the game for physical and special, okay? Well, his special is lower, but you know what I mean. His attack is higher than Mega Pidgeot's. I did not know that. But even though you're getting a slightly higher attack advantage from Mega Beedrill for a physical attacker, you're spending a lot more resources in order to do that. Now let me go ahead and show you guys a little bit of an example. We're gonna go ahead and use actually I don't have any for Surskit. I do have some for Lucario, so I've got 8 of them. You can see right there, I wanna promote Lucario up to a 4-star. I gotta drop 8 of these, and you can see now that I've dropped 8, all of my stats have increased by 8. HP has increased by 16. It's because every time I use one of these, their stats get increased by 1. So I've got a total of plus 8 to all the stats, plus 16 to HP. So hit OK. Yes, we're gonna use that. He's been powered up. He's on his way to a 4-star. So that is the final end game progression. That's gonna be the system that's gonna take us way far forward. So there you go, guys. That is how to upgrade, how to level up, how to evolve all of your Pokemon in Pokemon Masters. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more information for Pokemon Masters coming in the future. Okay, friends, my name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.